We just really appreciate all the community's support so far. I would recommend you hurry up and get your table because we have sold 16 of 35 tables. And that's not counting the individual tickets we've sold that will take up some of those tables as well.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Jack and Terry Show. Our special guest today is Matt Smith. Matt is the owner of Two Vets Home Inspection in Radcliff and Hardin County, and he's also president of the Radcliff Small Business Alliance. Matt, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Terry. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. And of course, I'm with my co-host, Jack Konecki, the granddaddy of all small businesses in Radcliff. Jack, it's good to see you.
Good to see you, Terry. Good to see you, Matt.
Good to see you, Jack.
Well, our show today is pretty interesting, Jack. We have Matt on here, president of the RSBA. Him and his team put together an unbelievable event, Community Alliance Gala, which is scheduled for Saturday, January the 28th. He'll go into more detail about that, specific times and how to get tickets. But this is a big event. I looked at his plan the other day. Tell you what, a lot of attention to detail. A lot of attention to detail. And he pretty much organized that with the help of a few of his coworkers. So it's amazing. And I know you already have your tickets, Jack. You're pretty
Yes.
excited about it.
Yes.
You and Joyce going to be staying for the dancing? Oh,
Well, I think, Terry, this may be my first gala.
I see.
I think I've been to several things in my younger days that turned out to be galas, but I don't think they were scheduled to be galas.
Okay, well, hey, it's the first gala. I probably wouldn't have ever been to a gala anyway if it wasn't for those mandatory galas that I had to
Fort
go
Knox.
to. Yeah, Fort Knox and a couple other places. Well, Matt, why don't we start out with you? Maybe just summarize kind of what led you to do this project and sort of the purpose of it.
Okay, so honestly, we saw the Reaching Every Child Youth Center started announcing, hit the paper. They're trying to stand up and get some funding together. At the same time, we had Dr. Bate from ECTC speak at one of our meetings, and the Scholar House's need for some funding. And honestly, as me and the Vice President, Toshi Morrell, we were sitting down, we were like, we've got to find a way to support our community. And we decided we were going to host a gala.
It makes sense. And I know those beneficiaries of it, they're going to be those organizations like you mentioned. And every one of those has difficulty getting started with seed money. I don't know that the project that we're talking about in E-Town does, but it can definitely need support, use support. How about some of the event details? What time would a person need to show up? What kind of attire should they be dressed in?
I wanted a full black tie, but it got black tie option.
Black tie option. What does that mean? Tell us what it means.
So black tie optional is where you can wear a really nice suit or a really nice dress. You don't have to go all the way to a tuxedo or a formal evening gown. I do believe it makes it more fun and it puts you in the spirit of things if you do dress up to do that.
Okay. Some more details about the event, where it is, what time it is, what can people expect when they show
Okay.
up?
So we're doing it at the Phillips Grove venue on Patriot Parkway. I don't know if anybody out there has seen it. They've been building it. Everyone was always wondering what it was. Is it a church? Is it a barn? It is a beautiful venue. You can go online to their website, to the Phillips Grove website, and look at the interior. This building is immaculate. Very, very elegant. So it was by far, being in Radcliff, that's our pick for where we wanted it to be. It's going to start 5:30 to 6:30 is our social hour. So the reception, get your seat, find your table. So we have an hour set up for that. At 6:30 is where the formal portion of it starts. We have dinner catered, served to the table. It's not a cheap buffet. It will actually be served to your table. We have a lot of entertainment set up for the evening. So this isn't going to be boring. You're not going to hear me talking to you or anything like that. We're going to get up and say a couple things, but we have a stand-up comedian lined up. We have a live band lined up. Gold Star Realty and Auction, Philip Tab is actually going to be hosting our auction for us. It's going to be fun. We got some really, really cool items up for auction. And all these proceeds, again, go to our youth and our community.
Wow, it sounds like a lot of fun. So give us a little bit of information about ticket purchases, and then what does a person get for the ticket purchase, and maybe talk about purchasing a table and those types of intricacies.
Okay, so we have we've sold all of our top tables, but we still have our $1,000 tables. What you get is the table is branded. There will be 3 bottles of wine on the table that will be branded with your company logo. You will get a 1/4-page ad in our program for the event. And that is the $1,000 table, or if you want to buy an individual seat, at $75 for an individual seat. The tables hold 10 people as well.
So the table owner, like Jack owns a table there, he has 3 bottles of wine on it. Jack, that's a lot of wine for your group to consume.
You're
Mostly
going to
open.
have to really hustle, Terry.
So people show up, Jack's table. These are people that Jack organized to come to his table. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
And then the individual tickets, person purchases a ticket for $75. They show up and they sit where?
So we are going to have designated tables that are open seating for those individual tickets.
Okay.
So we will have ushers at the front and like be helping people find their correct tables and stuff like that.
Wow, makes sense. Jack, did you have anything you wanted to add to clarify any of this?
No, I'm still sitting here thinking, what am I going to do with 3 bottles of wine if I can
Wow,
keep
that's
them
a
out of
good
your
question.
hand?
So we also do have a we just lined up creative images. We will have a professional photographer on site.
Oh,
So
wow.
it would be a good opportunity for you and your wife to get a nice photo,
Yes.
a professional photo. Those are things that are hard to come by.
Yeah, they are. And then you'll be dressed up for it. That's
Yes.
great. Well, I'll tell you what, Matt, you guys have done a great job with this. I know it's intricate. I know it's a lot of work. I know you also have your own business to run. So do the others when they work on things like this. But I'll say this, that since you took over the RSBA, some of the ideas that you and your team have put together have really made a big difference in the community. This one is going to make a huge financial difference for some of the organizations that are trying to get stood up to benefit our community. So I just wanted to thank you for that, from Jack and I, for all your hard work since you took over.
Appreciate
And-
that.
And then I'll just leave you with the final word, Matt. Anything you want folks to know going out, how they could contact you, or whatever they need to do, whatever you think they need to know. The floor is yours.
All right. So our website is ca-gala.com. You can go on there, read about the event. We have our 2 community hero sponsors, which is West Point Bank, Sicilian Bank. You can see them on there and what all they've done for us. You can purchase your tickets on there as well. I just highly encourage you to get out there. We're looking for baskets as well. There's contact information on there to be able to donate a basket or an item for our auction, and we will give you recognition during that auction as well. We just really appreciate all the community's support so far. I would recommend you hurry up and get your table, because we have sold 16 of 35 tables. And that's not counting the individual tickets we've sold that will take up some of those tables as well. So
And this is
hurry up
only
and
a-
get your ticket.
It's only a few weeks away.
Yes.
It's coming on as fast. All right, Matt, thanks a lot. Really appreciate that. You're doing a great job over there. Folks, that was Matt Smith. He's the owner of Two Vets Home Inspection Company in Radcliff and throughout Hardin County. He's president of the Radcliff Small Business Alliance, doing an awesome job over there. Today, he was on promoting an event that's coming up called the Community Alliance Gala. It's the first thing we've ever had like this that I can remember, and it's going to be a huge success. It's designed to generate funds to seed money for various charities and organizations within the Radcliff community. And it's a really a great cause. And it sounds like it's going to be a great evening. Jack, did you have anything you wanted to add before we wrap it up?
Well, I just want to thank Matt for everything he does for the community, and we really appreciate it.
I appreciate you guys and all your support.
Okay, sounds great, Matt. Thanks again. Jack, it was good seeing you, and we'll see you again. If we don't see you before the gala, we'll see you. Well, we'll see you
No,
week
we'll see.
before the gala. Take
Absolutely.
care.
We'll see you.
All right, guys, take care.